Hell yeah. Man, you sound low. Is that my shit or your shit? Yeah. I guess. Hold on. Let me adjust this here mic shit. Yeah.
It's dreary and miserable throughout much of the
Oh
Midwest,
my
but
God, it's
we've got
raining.
football to
Come
perk
on.
up our spirits. That's the good news at Paul Brown Stadium. That's where we're at here in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cincinnati Bengals. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
Bruh, this nigga here, first play of the game.
20, 10, in your face!
That boy juked the shit out of my defensive end, that Ngakwe. Whole ass nigga ain't made a play since I got him.
And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team.
Man, I can barely hear you. What the fuck?
There's
Hold
another
up.
example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up.
Yo, can you hear me? Oh, yeah, there you go.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, that is not how we wanted to start off.
Here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Marlon Davidson.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Burrow will throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Burrow
Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On third down, Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I think if you pulled defensive backs,
Come on.
I would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now on second down, this is good. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield, because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down.
My spodiody delicious.
Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 37. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Oh, I got too much going on. I got the music going, all kinds of shit going in my ear. There's too much going on. I gotta work on I gotta fix those settings and shit, you know what I'm saying?
36 now, first and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he goes to the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Oh,
a good gain again. That's
oh, you on the 5?
On those last 2 plays.
Yeah, that shit there, boy.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Falcons 7, Bengals 6.
Hey, don't
Jason Sanders.
Hey, you scratching your nuts, nigga?
22-yard attempt.
And this one is
Nigga, I just missed a 22-yard field goal.
This score will stay right where it is.
Like, literally, I just missed a 22-yard field goal.
Too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many.
That's crazy.
That one.
That's fucking crazy.
That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
That don't make no sense.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The left side completion to Jones. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown.
Man, that's crazy.
His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability.
He is good.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is up to 8. McCann's got it teed up. Returning it, John Ross. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, Carmichael. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Yeah.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man, Boyd. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Man, I thought I got it over him.
Resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game,
I thought I had his ass just floated over the top, but he jumped up and got that motherfucker.
He's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Complete to
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 22 yards there, a first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. On now, Tucker McCann from the right hash. This from 33. McCann's kick up and good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run.
It's intercepted.
Don't be a fucking idiot, dude.
Jones, the linebacker, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Come on, man. Juke one, nigga.
Work this out past the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
6-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Boyd. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Boyd His second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking deep for Julio. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. It's caught. Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Defense was thinking run, and their delta pass of just under 20 yards.
1st down, Atlanta.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Oh, you lying motherfucker.
And he is into the end zone.
Man, that's a fucking interception, dog.
Julio Jones. As the first half is winding down.
And he just scored right before the half, 24-14.
Extra point safely through, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And now here's Ross. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Oh, I just ran one back. I just ran one back.
Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back.
I just ran one back. Yeah, I just ran the kickoff back to end the half.
It's been a back and forth game.
24-20.
That return right
Yeah, he is.
indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And he'll bang that one through. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath.
Bella got the goat.
To Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now Ross to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, you lying motherfucker.
Intercepted yet again. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line.
Gain of 16.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Come on, Bill.
Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Come on, Bill. Make a play on that, dog.
Sometimes
Hey.
it's understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And now here's Ross. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
How you get 1 fucking yard? That's crazy. Y'all niggas are crazy.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around.
Oh, you lying motherfucker. That's a touchdown.
To get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
So sad.
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I fucking ran the ball. Everybody blocked up. I could have ran it for a touchdown, and I bumped into my own nigga.
2nd-round pick, the This is Joe Mixon, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of
What's
nature
that?
at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as
Double
big as
jeopardy.
come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the
I
ball
don't know
carrier.
about.
Here's Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time,
Hell
they
nah.
give it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And here's a throw taken in
Got
by
him.
Boyd. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Man, I can't kick to save my life, dog.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
Bro, that's crazy.
Gurley, wave goodbye. 20, 10. And he'll take it into the
Bro, that shit is tackled at the line of scrimmage, bro.
Todd Gurley.
That's trash.
Touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
No tackling ass nigga.
Study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of. The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll start with the option. Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Was that a design pass or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now it's Burrow. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And that's going to be good for
Man, that was crazy.
as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And to give this time to the tailback. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 11 at the 41. Burrow will throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
No gain.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. But he will not.
Oh, you lying motherfucker.
He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a 1-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He may try and run for this. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Now this time he'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the
Yeah, gave that bullshit up.
Touchdown. Julio Jones with touchdown.
I gave up a bullshit touchdown. That was a bad defensive call.
Most in a single year. And the Falcons push further out in front. The point after is good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. McCann's got it teed up.
Bro, I had his ass. I got an interception. I started running it back, and this motherfucker knocks the ball out of my hand and recovers it. Fuck, dude.
Drive about to get going. Now Burrow on 1st down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And Burrow going to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Burrow.
Oh, you hoe ass nigga.
And that should do it. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
Why didn't he ever run his fucking route? God damn.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Man, dog.
Easy yardage there right up the gun.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Man, that's crazy. That was a good-ass game,
So
though.
for Atlanta, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns.
And I threw for 459 yards.
Add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire...
He didn't put no 90 on me. Wasn't that nigga putting 90 on people?
The NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I threw an interception in the end zone at the end, but it was 45-33. It should have been 45-40. Ain't that a bitch? Let's see here. Oh, could have got some more yards on that shit. Nigga, Ross 5 catches for 133, a touchdown. Boyd 4 catches, 148, 2 touchdowns. Fucking Chase 5 for 86, Carmichael 3 for 36, and a touchdown. God damn. This motherfucker wouldn't have fumbled, dude. That's crazy. Man, they gave a +1 acceleration to John Ross. That nigga's already fast as fuck. You know how you get your upgrades after the game? They gave him an acceleration. His acceleration was already 95. So I say, God damn, boy. Trash. Ah, damn. Ready to advance. Shit, that nigga Carmichael is nice, dude. That running back that I drafted. I took Mixon out and put him in full time just to get his hidden shit, hidden, yeah. And that nigga nice. He breaks tackles. Fucking got some speed on him. I'm gonna have to find some split back shit. Get Mixon and him out there. Oh shit, let me turn this shit up.